If Seinfeld was a show about nothing, this is the video about nothing in particular. All afternoon, YouTube, here on a Thursday at 2:39. Here on the bench, I'm just playing around with a circuit here. This is the rolling. I don't know why I said rolling. ROR. Restoral Radios. Don over there. His circuit for his little. This is the same circuits in here, and I just thought I would breadboard it, or not breadboard it, perkboard it, and see how it sounds. Maybe put it in one of these metal boxes, just to see what we can do with it, and just playing around. I really haven't been doing much of anything, to tell you the truth. Bob there, he's been more active than I have, and that's usually the other way around, but that's okay. I get that way now and then. You guys probably know that. So basically, I'm just taking it easy, and I came up with this design on the. You can see here. I had to put it on my little layout thing. I like to do that. That's one of my enjoyments. So, anywho, that's gonna, like I said, I've got all this in. I don't have it soldered. It's just basically, you can see all the leads sticking out behind there. So I don't really have it soldered. I've just been kind of reluctant to fire the soldering iron up, and the only thing I really don't have in here is the regular. I say regular, the disc caps and things like that go in there. So that will be on. Another thing I've been thinking about is a probe for this. I have the Heathkit probe. I could use that, no problem. But I kind of want to use a little smaller one. I'm trying to develop a little bit of a smaller footprint. If I could talk, something like a pen, maybe an ink pen, that kind of pen. Now I don't know that a big pen would work. It probably would. Now he has Don had his in a brass rod, which you could put a brass rod down that pretty easy, and use for the shielding. But I'm thinking about maybe just a little bit bigger than that. And then I kind of got to looking at these. Now this would make a really good probe. Would take some work to get that hollowed out or whatever it needed to be done, but it would be perfect size. It would. So thinking about that, thinking about a lot of stuff. When I don't get back here on the bench and make videos and things like that, I think. So that's probably my big excuse for not doing anything. I've been thinking. Anyway, like I said, I got the volume control in today. I don't know if I even said this, but I can't remember if I said it or not, but I did get the parts in from DigiKey, all the capacitors I need for Don's build, and I had all the resistors, but the capacitors I didn't have, so I do have those in. And like I said, that's where these are a little bit smaller than the ones I've been using, because let's see if I've got one of the boards. There it is. You can see this is the 470s that I have been using, and these are the ones that Don suggested, the 16 volts. These are, I think, 25 or 50 volts. I can't remember which. But like I said, they're similar. Also, I kind of been working on another thing for this, but to make it fit in here. Bob says not to even think about it, because he said these are not that good for it. I sent him one, and after he actually saw it, he decided to side with me and You know, he said they're not really that great for it. Which, you know, okay, that's fine, but you know, at the same time, I kind of like to develop it. Now I've got it down to a 2-board system, but the problem is, let me see if I can get my pointy stick here. Problem is, it's this wide. I've got it down to one, two, three, four things, but it's this wide, and it's this narrow, like I said. Now, if it's that wide, I can't. It's going to be difficult to get that in there on the side. So, you know, I may have to even think about reducing that size as well. Now, this size would work perfectly, you know, if I got it to fit there. But I think it would have to be a little bit thicker then. So now these are 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide on this way. So, you know, I'll just have to kind of look at it. What I need to do is cut one of these boards, and I may have a cut one, and find out if it will actually fit in there. And because you know, the plan is probably to attach it to the bottom section here. Let's get this one down here. Like that, and it's good possibility that could fit in there, and that would give me 5 would give me a little bit more room to do things, and I may try to redesign it with that in mind and go from there, even though Bob has probably put the kibosh on it as far as that's not a good idea. But like I said, you know, I'm not really doing anything, and I mean, I am doing something, but at the same time I'm kind of just playing around with these designs and things. And but anywho, that's what I've been working on. And it rained here this morning. I was telling Bill when I commented on his video that rain was headed his way. He said, well, nothing new. So I think Bob was just telling me that the one we had go through here this morning is already at his location in Scranton there, and which must be a fast-moving front. But anyway. So, like I said, that's what I'm doing. Really got nothing else going on. I really hadn't planned on talking a long time. So, I'll probably just end this here and let you guys get back to whatever you're doing. But this is what I am doing, and like I said, I may get busy here and fire up the started to say the signal tracer. I've got signal tracers on the brain. No, the soldering iron, and let's fire that up and see if I can solder some of this together. And this is actually a pretty simple circuit compared to the ones we've been working on the other ones. So it's just really pretty simple, and kind of like that about that. And so anyway, that's what we're doing. So you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see ya.